What's up, ladies and gentlemen, people of all ages, shapes, and sizes. Today I've got something special for all the beginners out there who are eager to dive into the world of drifting. I'm your host with the most on Buttered Toast. It is your boy Captain Meat, the Roadrunner of the streets, and today in this video, we'll be exploring the top picks for the best drift cars for those just starting the journey. So buckle up, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's get started. Before we jump into the recommendations, let's quickly go over what makes a great drift car for beginners. First off, we're looking for a rear-wheel drive vehicle. It's a game changer in the drifting scene. A lightweight chassis and a balanced power-to-weight ratio are key factors for a responsive and controllable drift. Now, let's dive into our picks. Our first contender is the Lexus SC300. With its sleek design and rear-wheel drive setup, the SC300 is a fantastic choice for beginners. The 2JZ engine under the hood provides ample power, and smooth handling makes it a great car to learn the ropes of drifting. You could even go as far as to buy an automatic one, do a manual swap because supposedly it's not that difficult to do so, throw in the LSD, or as the most common method is to just weld the differential that's already in there and head to your nearest track to get started, and then you're off. The second recommendation I have for you is the Nissan 240SX. This iconic platform is a favorite among enthusiasts. Its lightweight chassis and nimble handling make it an excellent option for those looking to set up their drifting game. The availability of aftermarket parts also opens up the door for customization. The 240SX is pretty much a staple of the drifting community. You won't be able to make it to any single track without seeing one, and its long wheelbase provides for optimum handling, so it's a great beginner car to get started. Last but not least, the Nissan 350Z is another top pick for beginners. With its powerful V6 engine and modern styling, the 350Z offers a perfect blend of performance and style. Its predictable handling makes it an ideal choice for those just getting started on their drifting journey. The horsepower ranges from 280 horsepower to up to 300 horses depending on which model you have. The 300 is the 35th anniversary edition. The 350Z also has an extensive aftermarket and was made popular by the popular movie Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, in which DK, also known as Drift King, drove this vehicle. After this movie came out, it became one of the most popular drift cars or drift builds to have. Now it looks like the 350Z is actually becoming the new face of the drifting community alongside the Toyota AE86 as well as the Nissan 240SX models. You cannot make it to any track without seeing the 350Z. As you may have seen already in previous videos, I have a 350Z. I thought it was a great beginner car, and the torque to weight ratio made it a very easily predictable vehicle that I can navigate, and it definitely helps no matter what the learning curve is to start out in a 350Z. It's pretty much ready to drift. All you have to do is weld the diff and you're off to the races. Now let's talk about some of our budget-friendly options and recommendations for you. If you're just testing the waters and don't want to break the bank, these cars are worth considering. Budget option number one would be the BMW 3 Series E36. The BMW 3 Series E36 is a budget-friendly option that doesn't compromise on the fun factor. Its rear-wheel drive setup and well-balanced chassis make it a great choice for beginners. While it may not have the horsepower of some high-end drift cars, it's a solid platform to develop your skills. A lot of beginners that I know actually started out with an E36, and it's a fun car to throw around. I've been inside one, and it has a lot of predictability. The aftermarket is also extensive, so you'll be able to change the parts and customize your vehicle to your needs, and you'll be able to improve your car as well as you improve your driving skills. So I think the BMW E36 is a great option to start off with if you're a beginner. Another budget-friendly gem is the Mazda Miata MX-5. This lightweight roadster has become a staple in the drifting community. Its agile handling and affordability make it an excellent entry point for beginners. Plus, the Miata's popularity means you'll find plenty of resources and support in the community. Alright, before I wrap things up, I want to share a few tips for you as a beginner out there. Safety first. Make sure you got the right gear. I do have a list of recommended items that I feel like you should get started with. So I'm going to drop a link to those items down in below so you can go ahead and get started. They're fairly easy and fairly cheap to buy on Amazon. You'll be able to get them that way. The sooner you can get your safety equipment, the sooner you'll be able to head to the track and start having a good time. So check that out, and I'll see you there, hopefully. Find a suitable location for practice. Empty parking lots are a great start, but not in the form of a takeover, a slideshow, or a sideshow in any way, shape, or form. Not because I'm against them completely, just because I want you to be as safe as you possibly can. I don't want you to get hurt, I don't want any spectators to get hurt, and I don't want your vehicle to be damaged the moment you get it. Trust me, I know, the moment I bought my 350Z, I slammed into a curb and it was down for a while because of my own inexperience, and I had to pay the price for it, which is losing valuable seat time. If you have to go to an empty parking lot, try to find the owner or proprietor of that abandoned warehouse or parking lot. See if you can get permission first. If permission cannot be attained, then just Google your closest local racetrack. Almost every drift track has a beginner drift day or a novice clinic, so you can go there and learn the skills necessary to drift. If you're having trouble tracking down a track in your area or a track that you can possibly go to, please feel free to reach out to me, because I have no problem helping you find one. That way you can go and actually get started on your drift journey. I am in no way, shape, or form a pro, professional, or an elitist. I am a beginner just like you. I'm very new to the drift community and very new to this whole style of being an automotive enthusiast. And that's why I'm here to make it easier for you. That way you can take the leap of faith and get started on your journey, whether it be drifting, drag, or whatever you want to build your car for. That is what I'm here for, to help advise you and to move into the right direction of following your dreams. And there you have it. That is my list of top drift cars to get for beginners, along with some budget-friendly options. I hope you found this video helpful in choosing the perfect ride for your drifting adventures. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and let me know in the comments which car caught your eye. Or if you feel like there's a car I should have mentioned, or you already have made your decision, tell me which car you have already and started your journey with, because I'm very curious to see what you got. Until next time, keep sliding, stay safe. Peace.